My name is Christian Bretz. I live in Hollywood, California, and I produce YouTube shows.
My name is David Kirsch. I'm 21 years old. I'm currently studying to become a certified Pro Tools operator.
My name is Paul Moore, and I am a new media producer. I produce content for YouTube, and I am also a camera operator and a videographer.
I would describe YouTube as a website on the internet that you can find with the Google. And what it allows people to do is upload videos, pretty much any size video, for free, and air their videos online for whichever viewers may be coming their way.
It's given pretty much anyone a voice, and anyone can go on it and express how they feel or create whatever they want on it and immediately have a platform, which wasn't available to people many years ago, and so, or just even 10 years ago. And so I think it's really revolutionary.
It also enables people to make a living just off making creative video.
It's more of a community than it is an industry in which people are out for themselves.
YouTube was started in 2005 from some ex-PayPal employees, and it was then sold to Google.
Google bought it from these guys, and and they've turned it into an amazing platform that that's actually monetizable, and which nobody really was able to figure out how to do before YouTube.
YouTube partnership is pretty simple. It just means that you want to work with YouTube, you have a significant number of viewers or subscribers or both.
They then enable these users to take in revenue from the ads, and depending on what kind of an agreement you have, you earn a certain number of cents per 1,000 views.
YouTube partnership means that you produce good enough content on YouTube for Google to want to stick ads on your page. And you might think, why do I want Google to stick ads on my page? Because if you have Google stick ads on your page, you get money. And that's the concept of YouTube partnership, is you want to create videos that Google can stick ads on. On YouTube, views equal dollar signs. You get more money for the amount of views you get. Views are directly correlated to your bank account, in other words. Knowing that if you get views, you get dollars, it entices you to try to get as many views as possible. And YouTubers have lots of different tricks up their sleeves on how they do this.
There's a lot of strategies. One of them is the very basic, good storylines, good shooting, good acting. That's more on the honest side, all the way down to straight up dishonesty, tricking people into watching your videos.
Some of the strategies that YouTubers use to maximize their views are posting their videos on blogs, getting other YouTubers who are already popular to promote their videos either through social media like Twitter or Facebook, or through linking videos together on YouTube itself. They will use sexually explicit thumbnails. They will often mislabel their videos, enticing people to click on it and then just tricking them basically.
Any content creator currently on YouTube who is actively seeking a high-ranking partnership is absolutely using every form of social media that they know possible. Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Clout, Skype, anything you can think of. I mean, they're literally sending postcards to their families. That means one more view. They'll totally do it, 100%, because they're that committed.
Another way people make money on YouTube is through sponsorships.
You can negotiate with a brand, I'll give you this many ads, you know, for this many months on my channel for this amount of money or whatever, and then that way you're not even really going through YouTube to make the money. You're going directly to the sponsor themselves. So there's ways to get creative with it.
Another strategy a lot of people use is being viral, and so they try to create something that is so unique, so original. People want to share it with the person next to them, whether you're in an office or in a home. That's really popular and very successful. And then probably the last strategy I can think of is working with other YouTube partners. So by just sharing audiences, there's going to be some sort of overlap, and so you're both going to benefit from that exchange.
As far as competition on YouTube is concerned, there's no real competition, being that everybody's just kind of in it to help each other. Once you get to a certain point in the YouTube community, YouTubers will collaborate, and the whole point of YouTube is helping each other out.
You absolutely need to create content with other partners in YouTube. Otherwise, you won't grow your audience as quickly or as efficiently.
Pretty much anyone that you ask that does YouTube will say it's a full-time job and they work 60, 80 hours a week or something like that. And I would say that that's pretty accurate.
For some uploaders, yes, YouTube is a full-time job. They actually employ staff to help them out and accomplish work.
You're almost never not working because, you know, even if you're not editing or producing, you're on your phone checking your comments or, you know, retweeting someone or whatever, you know, and you're constantly in contact with, you know, with the people that watch your show. And then so when you're not doing that, you're actually making the show.
There's a lot of industry relationships going on in YouTube right now, and I feel that's part of YouTube becoming more mainstream. There are some agencies picking up higher-end partners. There are some studios who are working with partners, and there are partners that are promoting their own, you know, acting or directing reels or even visual effects reels now. So it's pretty hand in hand. I think LA and New York have already fully accepted YouTube, and it's just the rest of the country and internationally that needs to come along.
I think new media has adapted to traditional media in recent years in the sense that they're trying to blend. And by that I mean that traditional media is trying to take on the positive aspects that it sees from new media and incorporating it into itself.
Absolutely, I believe new media and traditional media are merging. First of all, I have a TiVo, and there's a Hulu, a YouTube, and a Netflix on it. They're all connected to the internet. Every new device I buy is connected to the internet, so they have to be merging.
When you watch TV, you see a TV commercial, and it's going to advertise it's like Hormel chili. Visit our Facebook, like tweet at us on Twitter. Check out our YouTube channel of video entries that kids made making like a Hormel chili commercial. So they're trying to engage their customers in different ways, and they're increasingly turning to the internet as a way to do that.
The perception of YouTube is changing. It's 2011, and when I tell people that, you know, I do YouTube for a living, now their response is like, oh, that's cool. Like, what is that about? How do you do that? I didn't know you could make money on YouTube. And a lot of people don't know that you can make a living off of it. You know, I didn't even really know you could make a living off of it until like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I mean, I knew there were people doing it, but it really just didn't click with me.
In 2009 is when I first thought it was possible to make a living in YouTube. However, I didn't think it was realistic for most people until 2010.
But now I think people are taking it more serious. You know, I've heard stories of, you know, YouTubers that are still in college and their filmmaking friends will make fun of them for, you know, or, you know, they'll be like, why do you make YouTube videos? Like, you should be making real movies. And, you know, that's kind of a BS attitude to have because it's you're still creating art and it's still content. It's just a different platform, really. And I think that perspective is changing and will change.